This is the ultimate battery test of Samsung Galaxy S22 versus Samsung Galaxy S23. Let's begin our battery test with some housekeeping rules. This is the ultimate battery test of S22 versus S23. You would see on the upper right corner of the screen it says 100% for both. They are both fully charged. The first thing that we will adjust is the screen brightness. So I would like to manually toggle the brightness. We will set it to 50%, but later we will adjust it accordingly. We're also turning off adaptive brightness. We will turn off the screen comfort option of the screen as well as the dark mode. I would like both phones to be in light mode so the screen will fire up all individual pixels as we do the battery test. On the settings menu under display, we will make sure that both phones are running on adaptive motion smoothness. The screen resolution will be adjusted to normal, and we will adjust the volume to 50%. Both phones have ringing sound profile. This phone is connected to 5G network and Wi-Fi 5, and later we will turn on Bluetooth as we use the Bluetooth earbuds. On the upper left, you will see the test, upper right is the time, and on the lower portion, you will see S22 on the left and S23 on the right. First, let's do the video streaming test. We are opening Amazon Prime Video, and we're looking for a 2-hour movie, and we're picking Creed 3. We are adjusting the settings on the screen. We are increasing the brightness to 75%. I just want to make sure both are on the same level. The loudness or volume will be on maximum, and since we're connected to Wi-Fi 5, both phones are streaming on HD. We will back after 1 hour to check the battery remaining.
Diamond Damian Anderson was once a heralded Golden Glove champion from the Crenshaw district of Los Angeles, California.
I need to understand what is going on.
Some sad story? You're trying to feel something?
So after 1 hour of movie streaming, 1080p, 75% brightness and full volume, remind you that S23 is brighter than S22 but still has 91%, while S22 drops to 85%. I will crank up the brightness to 100% on both phones, and we will check back after 1 hour.
No, I don't want to feel sorry for you. I want to understand.
Alright, after 2 hours of movie, Samsung Galaxy S23 still retained 84%, while S22 dropped to 75%. There's a significant drop on S22 again because of the smaller battery and of course, the more power-efficient Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 of the newer S23. Before we continue part of this battery test, I would like to run a Geekbench test to see the benchmark scores of these two phones. Both of them are running on Android 13. The difference is the processor, Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 on S22 and Gen 2 on S23. And actually, S22 is using a bigger RAM than S23, although both has 8 gigs. And checking the scores, 1391 in single core and 3456 in multi-cores for S22, and 1968 and 5138 respectively on S23. Also checking the updates, both are running on EMUI 5.1 with all security patches in. Alright, after this, let's connect our Bluetooth earbuds on both phones and let's play a music while surfing social media. So right now it's around 5 p.m. Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra still have 75% and S22 is 65%. The Bluetooth earbuds are still connected. As you can see, we will be using these two phones. We will go outside, buy our dinner, and we will use the GPS and maps on 5G network. I will also take photos and videos of these two phones, so let's compare them. Okay, so we're here in TNT. So we're buying dinner tonight. I'm using the Samsung Galaxy S23 to do a little bit of vlogging on this camera. So checking Samsung Galaxy S22 still has 61%. Right now it's around 5:13 p.m. And we're switching to Samsung Galaxy S22 Both are recording in selfie camera, 4K 30 FPS. You don't really need the external microphone for these two phones because the audio of these two phones are really good for vlogging. So for Samsung Galaxy S23, still have 72%. Switching back to Samsung Galaxy S23, let's go inside, buy some food, and do some slow motion.
Feel it, can you feel it? Turn it up until they all hear the beat. Spotlight, this is our night. Let the rhythm take a hold of your feet. Tonight we're gonna dance, ooh, like you never seen before. Get crazy, make it want some more. Tonight we're gonna dance, ooh, leave it all on the floor. It's what we are living for. Tonight we're gonna dance.
So we're back. We're going home because we bought our dinner. We will use these two phones for GPS. So what's our plan for tonight? So it's around 5:30 right now. We will watch another movie because we're eating dinner. So we will watch a 2-hour movie and we'll probably play games on these two phones for another hour, and then standby time, and then the results.
Crazy, make it want some more. Tonight we're gonna.
The Alberta 1 East Ram.
We're back home. So right now it's around 5:37 and Samsung Galaxy S22 still have 55%, while the newer Samsung Galaxy S23 still has 69%. So the battery of this phone is better than last year's Samsung Galaxy S22. So I think we've done everything from watching videos, music streaming, video, photos, browsing, 5G, Wi-Fi, and then maps. So we will do the same routine again, and we're adding gaming later at the end of the day to burn the battery of these two phones. Halfway through this test, checking the screen on time, we have 3.5 hours on both phones, and we still have 53% on S22 and 68% on S23. We will watch an almost 2-hour movie while eating our dinner, and the brightness is set to 75%, volume will be maximum, and we will be back after 1 hour. After 1 hour, it's almost 7 p.m. S22 drops even further to 38%, while we still have halfway through on the battery on S23 at 57%. We're going back on the remainder of this video. Right now it's 7:24 p.m. and we're down at 32% on S22 and still 52% on S23. We will do a little bit of standby for these two phones to cool them down a bit, and we will do gaming tests for 30 minutes each. Fast forward on gaming test, after 40 minutes of Mobile Legends and Subway Surfer, we still have 9% on S22. And finally, another 40 minutes of gaming for S23. It's now 9 o'clock in the evening and we still have 40% remaining. Let's check the screen on time of these two phones. We watch almost 3.5 hours of video, we have 40 minutes of gaming, another 30 minutes of music, browsing, and Bluetooth connectivity. We connected to GPS and 5G for maps, and almost 1.5 hours for camera and vlogging on both phones. Samsung Galaxy S22 has a screen on time of 5 hours and 48 minutes. It has a standby time of 1 hour and 16 minutes, and we still have 7% remaining at the end of the day. While Samsung Galaxy S23 has 5 hours and 37 minutes of screen on time, it has 1 hour and 17 minutes of standby time, and we still have 39% battery remaining that will last for the next day.